One of the questions that I get asked most frequently is, why did I get injured? Or why is this injury happening to me right now? But the answer is not as easy or straightforward as most people would like to hear. The research shows that back pain, shoulder pain, and knee pain are all more common as people get older. And in fact, about 80% of people will have low back pain at some point during their life. But getting injured is not a natural aspect of aging. It's not a disease process that inflicts us later in life. More injuries occur later in life because we stop exploring the dynamic postures that we used to do as children. I want you to think back to when you were a kid. There was no set workout routines. You played all day long, rolling around on the ground, hanging from the swing set. Movement and play were synonymous. You moved to move because it was fun and it was playful. But unfortunately, with every stage of life, more structure and more routine is added to the schedule. With more structure, fitness, exercise, and movement take a backseat to the demands of life. For many, school becomes more challenging, the work days become longer and longer. You start a family, you buy your first home, and it appears that your energy levels decrease throughout each one of these phases. As you continue to get busier, your freedom of movement gets sidelined. The hours of play that your body craved as a kid now turns into a 15-minute run or a quick bike ride in a small range of motion where you don't have time for a warm-up or cool-down because you have to get back to all those demands of life. Movements often become more isolated and singular with a heavy focus on physique rather than function. The health aspect of movement has seemed to evade us. So you ask, why did I get injured? But it may be more appropriate to ask, what have I been doing for the last 1, 5, or 10 years to put me in my current situation? Our bodies are designed to explore the capacity of our movement throughout our entire lives. We need to be stable in certain positions and agile in others. Injuries are more likely to occur in older people simply because we stop using our muscles and engaging our nervous system. You should think about your mind as a GPS system of all your movements that is constantly updating itself and constantly working to make you as efficient as possible. So if you sit all day at work, your mind is literally programming you to be more efficient in a sitting position. There's a well-known term for this phenomenon known as muscle memory, where our body and our brain remember the repetitive habits and positions that we put it in. It should be evident that when we talk about muscle memory in this fashion, there really is no good or bad posture. It's all just movement. And for that reason, your next posture is always your best posture. So if you ask me if I have one recommendation on what to do to avoid injury, it would be to get outside and move, to get outside and explore the world and remind your body and your brain what it feels like to experience new things. Be creative, learn, play, and try something new that excites you, that scares you, that forces your body to move in big, dynamic ways that makes it uncomfortable and exciting at the same time. You have a choice. Injuries do not have to be more common as you get older, but you need to start taking action today.